their Brentwood, California home. Fans gathering at Reiner's Star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Stand by me.
Okay, good morning and welcome to the WSJM Morning Show, the video live stream edition. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel.
Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm
warm.
cold.
I'm warm now. Once I got inside.
So, you have a truck. You have a newer truck.
I do.
Does it have heated seats?
It does.
Did the seat things feel like they were doing anything today?
They did.
Okay, they did? Good. Mine did not. I had mine on for like I was out driving around for about an hour yesterday in the snow globe.
Oh, really?
And I turn them on and, they have the little level set, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
And I had them on 3 for like an hour and it didn't feel like it because it was so cold. Maybe my body was getting used to it.
Could be.
But
my truck has a heated steering wheel.
Oh, that's so nice.
That is nice.
Oh, so you didn't even have to wear the gloves or anything. Do you have the remote start?
Yeah, in fact, I was able there's an app I have for my truck.
Oh, no.
So I can time when I want my truck to turn on to warm up.
It's on an alarm?
Yeah. So Mondays and Fridays, it comes on at 5:30, so it warms up. So when I get there, I'm ready to roll.
Oh, speaking of which, if you see a Tesla on the road today and it's not running, maybe it's because of the cold weather.
If it's going like 4 miles an hour.
I feel, I gotta say, I love the Teslas.
Yeah.
I love the cars. You go in, you sit in one of these things. It's like you're in the lap of luxury. Same thing with whatever. The Rivians, I think, are out there as well.
Yeah.
But those cars are so nice. But it just seems to be a real big flaw for me is the whole battery life thing.
Yeah. No, for sure. It is.
Because not only do you're kind of like you're tethered to where the next charging station is, when it gets this cold, the battery levels are very different.
Yes.
And so my son, Stuart, who watches the video live stream, hi, Stuart.
Hey, Stuart.
He had to make additional stops during the cold weather for additional charges to get from here back to school.
Yeah.
Summertime, oh yeah, the charges are going very lengthy. Wintertime, no. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, no. So we rented a Tesla when we were in California.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And we had 5, we were going to a wedding. We had 5 people in the car. We were running late, so I was running fast.
Yeah, I think part of this is because of your fault, but
and
go
then
ahead.
The air conditioner was on, and when it tells you you've got X amount of miles to go and you're driving above the speed limit with the air conditioner on, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's factual.
Yeah.
It's sort of like when you hit your computer and it says download time 13 minutes, doesn't mean it's 13 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Although in my mind, when Mike Weibel is in a battery operated car, he wants all the bells and whistles to work just like they would in a gasoline powered car.
Right.
But it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't. Everything drains the battery.
It does.
So anyway, my point being, it's so cold out there. If you have a battery powered car, you might make sure that you're fully charged up before you get out there because it's cold. You don't want to have to be stranded out there either. Let's see. As I was looking at frostbite came to mind when I was thinking about the temperatures. We'll talk about that in a couple of moments. And then you were finding some cold places in the planet.
Yeah.
Because we're currently with Southwest Michigan is the coldest in the Mitten State right now, or at least it was earlier.
Right.
So we'll talk about that here in a couple of moments here on the video live stream. It's, again, 8 degrees in Benton Harbor, 10 degrees in St. Joseph. Dowagiac is 5 degrees in New Buffalo. It feels like, where it's 6 on the thermometer, it feels like minus 10 right now. It got colder. It got colder.
Wonderful.
More in a moment. Good morning, and thanks for joining us.
Honey, the credit card bill came, and we're maxed out.
Maxed out cards, rent is due. We just need some extra cash to help us get by.
Maybe we should go to 27cash.com.
With our bad credit?
27cash.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with any type of credit get up to $5,000, and cash can hit our bank account as soon as tomorrow.
When you need extra cash, go to 27cash.com. That's 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
I think my fingers are just now starting to warm back up.
Are they?
Yeah. I even wore my gloves driving this morning.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, which I don't like to do.
Do you have gloves or do you have driving gloves?
Trick question, because the or forecloses the possibility of additional answers. I have multiple pairs of gloves for all kinds of different occasions. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. It's the WSJM Morning Show. We're talking about the weather because it's a little bit cold out there. We want you to be informed and stay warm, or at least be aware that the reason your nose has fallen off is because it's so cold outside.
Correct.
Yeah.
You do not want to get stuck this morning.
No, you don't. It's 8 degrees in Benton Harbor right now, 10 degrees in St. Joseph, 11 degrees in South Haven. I'll give you the feels like temperature example here in just a moment. 5 degrees on the thermometer in Dowagiac. Yeah, these are the real air temperatures all around the region. 6 degrees in New Buffalo, 5 degrees in Buchanan, 6 degrees in Niles. Down at the South Bend International Airport, it's 5 degrees. If you're heading up to Kalamazoo today, it's 7 degrees up there. The feels like temperature, our cold spot right now is New Buffalo, where the feels like is minus 10.
Wow.
Minus 10.
Wow.
Just as an example of what frostbite, if it happens, can happen surprisingly fast, from minutes to under an hour, depending heavily on the wind chill and your skin exposure. Some sources say it can set in within 5 to 30 minutes in frigid, windy conditions. So again, we're nearing the area where you really do need to pay attention to yourself, your pets, your children. Probably not in that order. Your children first, and then pets.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. Anyway, so be aware if you're spending any time outside today. It's incredibly cold. You want to dress accordingly and get some warming sessions from time to time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glove warmers.
Glove warmers. Forecast for today, partly sunny, very cold, high around 20, southwest winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour, hence the wind chill. Tonight's forecast, partly cloudy skies, a low of 15. Tuesday's forecast, partly sunny and warmer, a high of 33 degrees tomorrow, which feels very welcome, although the wind gusts will continue out of the south up to 30 miles per hour. That south wind is going to bring some warmer temperatures by midweek. Partly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 38, mostly cloudy and probably a lot of rain on Thursday, but the high is going to be 43 degrees.
Wow.
Will we take that? You like the trade-off there?
That's balmy.
Will you take the trade-off of warmer temperatures, though we have to deal with the rain?
Yeah, I just really like a white Christmas, so I hope we don't end up with a muddy Christmas.
No, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Oh, anyway. Okay, more on the weather coming up in a few moments. Let's do some news from the WSJM newsroom. The Van Buren County Sheriff's Office reports it is investigating a major fraud case involving the unauthorized transfer of thousands of dollars from a victim's bank account. According to the Sheriff's Office, bank employees are currently working closely with investigators on this case, and they say as a result, deputies have identified 2 suspects. Felony warrants have already been issued for the suspects, including charges of fraud, computer fraud access involving more than $10,000, and use of a computer to commit a crime. The Sheriff's Office said the suspects will be held accountable for their actions, and they credited the coordinated efforts of the deputies and the bank employees in that investigation. So more to come on that one. Also from the Van Buren County Sheriff's Office, they're busy. They're actively investigating a sextortion case involving a dating app.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they say the department says the alleged victim met the suspect online, and apparently they were trading screenshots, and that's when the extortion occurred. So all of a sudden, one of the persons in this case was being exploited. Investigators say they will get a warrant once the case is complete. So that's still under active investigation. But obviously, the caution out there: if you're online doing anything, be careful.
Yeah,
and
don't send pictures that you wouldn't want to show your mother.
Exactly. If you don't want to, if you can't share it at the family gathering, maybe don't do it.
Don't do it.
All right. Other news that does not have to do with something like that. The Berrien County Parks Department is highlighting a busy year and a good year in its annual report to the county. Director Jill Adams says completed projects this year included a new pavilion at Love Creek County Park. The Silver Beach Playground got a lot of improvements, including to their beach concessions as well.
With an expanded retail area and some hard surface shaded seating area. And because of this, our concessionaire had an increase of 25% in her sales.
Adams also noted 40 years of disc golf at Madeline Bertrand County Park. 40 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time for a Frisbee to be in the air.
Yeah.
The launch of a regional materials management survey and strong sales of the annual park pass.
I just want to announce that our 2026 permits are available for purchase. We have an annual entrance permit that gets you into 4 of our county parks, but the sale of these entrance permits does help maintain all of our 7 properties.
Do you get the Berrien County Parks pass?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's convenient.
It is.
You know, and I know that oftentimes you can go to the parks and it's kind of an honor system.
Right.
And I just want to make sure that we're always honoring it. And so you get the parks pass.
Yeah, and it helps with, they grading the roads and
Yeah.
doing the little things that
Trails.
Yeah.
Woodland
stuff.
creatures,
Yes.
turtles, bunny rabbits,
ticks.
chipmunks. No, not ticks. We hate the ticks. Adams added that recycling events drew more than 2,000 participants this year. Those are all county residents. And they say they collected tens of thousands of pounds of waste, electronics, tires included, and put them in the right places, which is good.
Good stuff.
That is good. Let's see. Back up in South Haven, the Rotary Club of South Haven announced their first Carol Hodgman Memorial Grant, honoring a longtime community volunteer. Club President Amy Nichols says the $2,500 grant has been awarded to the South Haven Scott Club.
When she passed away, I really wanted to be able to honor her some way. And the club, we decided that Scott Club was really who we needed to help out because that was sort of Carol's baby. She loved her Scott Club and she did so much for them.
Nichols says the Scott Club provides cultural programming and partners with other organizations on their community events.
They have this most gorgeous, beautiful historic building that they just finished a renovation on, and they're getting an elevator in, so that's exciting. But they do author talks, musical performances, concerts, book discussions. I mean, you name it, they pretty much do that.
She says the grant will help support the club's continued programming in the community. And one more, a good news story. One of our area agencies being highlighted. The Benton Harbor Department of Public Safety is receiving national recognition for its fire training program.
Oh.
Yeah. They're training
Good day to
fire.
talk about that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Be careful with fire. Deputy Director of Fire Services, Brian Kazmierzak, told the city's Public Safety and Public Works Committee that the department is featured prominently in a new fire training publication.
This book that I'm holding up is the new fire instructor textbook that's being used nationwide. And there's about 30 or 40 references to the city of Benton Harbor and Benton Harbor Public Safety in this book.
Kazmierzak says the recognition reflects years of focus on training and preparation.
You know, the one thing I'll say is when we started this fire academy in 2021, we were told it would fail. We were told Benton Harbor can never do this. And here we are in a national textbook. So expect great things.
He said the department's inclusion in the manual is the result of sustained teamwork and effort. That's kudos.
Yeah, for sure.
A national example there for fire training. I always fall down on the fire training bit because I always have the little treats in my pocket for the fire.
Yeah.
And they just, all they want is the food now. Oh. It's like dog training. Get it?
Sit fire, sit.
Very good. Thank you. 7:14. Thank you. You played along. I appreciate
that.
Yes. It's the WSJM morning show. I'm Ken Lundberg with the bad jokes. And then also Mike Weibel is here. We've got
bad jokes.
No, you've got good stuff because you have a list of the top, is it the world's top Christmas movies?
Well, America's top Christmas movies.
The United States.
European on anything.
Okay. The United States top Christmas movies. We'll talk about those. We'll start that here on the video live stream here in just a moment. First off, we've got sports from our friends at Michigan News Network, a few important spots, some weather forecasting, and we'll be right back.
The Michigan News.
Okay, here on the video live stream. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Bernice. Good morning. Is Teresa out there? Did I see Teresa? I thought I did. Let me see. Make sure. Nope, I missed. But if Teresa, you're out there, I'll say good morning to you as well. Bill as well, and Stephanie, and whoever else is out there. It's good to see you. Stay warm.
Yeah, if you
By
can.
all means. Okay. So this list, tell us a little bit about the list that you found.
There's actually a top 25 list put out by this publication called Fatherly,
Oh,
and it is the top. And I'm just going to the top 10. So
wait.
What?
Wait. Don't give away the top 10 just yet.
No.
Okay. But what is the list describing? And then I'm curious about some of the lower ones in the 25 sector.
Okay.
But first, what is the list describing?
Just the most popular Christmas movies of all time.
How do they rate what's most popular, most views? Is it a survey? How did we rate them? Do you have that?
I do not.
Okay.
But I'm assuming
Well, then
it's
never
by
mind.
views. Yeah.
It's by views. Okay, you're assuming by views.
Right.
Okay. Because a lot of Christmas movies that I think would be very popular, It's a Wonderful Life, for instance,
Right.
for many years, you couldn't get them on streaming without paying an arm and a leg.
Right. No, for sure.
So I just wonder if that plays into it. All right. I'll stop. You go ahead. What are some of the 25 area? And we'll save the top 10 for when we get back on the radio.
Okay. So let's see. The bottom end. Number 15 was Miracle on 34th Street.
Which one? Because I know there was a remake.
The original.
Okay.
The 1994. So that's the remake.
That's the remake.
Right.
See? That's why I asked. Because
16, Frosty the Snowman. Which is the
you're supposed to start at 25. What's number 25?
All right, hold on a second. I got to do.
It's like I can see my breath in here. It's so cold.
It's not that. At number 25, drum roll, is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
There you go, with John Candy and
Which is
Steve Martin.
Awesome.
That is a lot of fun. And filmed in part at the Niles train station.
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
1987 that came out.
Love that.
24, The Christmas Chronicles.
I don't
That's
know
a
that one.
2018 movie with Kurt Russell.
Oh, okay. I like Kurt Russell.
23 is Scrooged.
I love that movie.
That's a good one.
That is so good. That is a must watch for our household every year.
Yeah.
Scrooged.
Yeah.
With Bill Murray.
And then there's The Santa Claus.
Okay. Tim Allen.
1994.
Okay.
20 is 8 Crazy Nights,
Mm.
which is Adam Sandler's cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it.
See, Friday After Next, 2002.
Never heard of it.
It's a film.
Okay. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay.
17, A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Okay. I like that one.
Yeah.
17, huh?
Yep.
All right.
16 is Frosty the Snowman.
By the way, speaking of the Charlie Brown, we watched a more modern, more recent Peanuts Christmas special.
Yeah.
And basically focused on Snoopy.
Okay.
And all of his brothers and sisters came by, and they wanted all they wanted. Spike, the one that lives out in Southwest, the United States. All he wanted was a photo of all the puppies together, and he couldn't get it till the very end. But sorry, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, do I have to watch that now?
And it didn't have the same magic as like the Charlie Brown Christmas.
No,
but
the new ones are.
Yeah, they tried, but the voices just weren't right.
Number 16, Frosty the Snowman, the 1969 version.
Okay, beautiful. Love that one.
Actually was originally in black and white.
Yep. Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Number 14, Rise of the Guardians.
Never heard of that. Okay, wait. We've got
deeply underrated movie. It says.
Oh, okay. Rise of the Guardians.
Yep.
I don't even know what that's about.
It's about Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Voiceovers from Alec Baldwin as Santa Claus. Chris Pine as Jack Frost.
Oh, Jack Frost teams up with Santa, the Tooth Fairy, and others to battle a malicious spirit determined to destroy the innocent beliefs of children. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Rise of the Guardians. Okay, we've got to get back on the air here. Give us all the way up to give us 11, all the way up through 11.
11. Well, number 12 is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
And number 11 is The Christmas Toy. 1986. It looks like it's puppets. This really does not look attractive at all.
We'll be right back with the top 10 in just a moment on the WSJM Morning Show.
Partly sunny through the day. Afternoon high temperatures only around 20. Wind chills will be near 0 or below most of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy. We drop down to 15 for the overnight low. And some sunshine continues for Tuesday. Partly sunny with high temperatures getting up around 33. I'm WSBT 22 Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:20. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I want to thank Mike Weibel for being a good sport because we're going through the list of movies, most popular Christmas movies. Holiday movies or Christmas movies?
Christmas movies.
Okay, Christmas movies. Most popular Christmas movies. And there's
actually holiday movies. I'm sorry.
Does it say holiday movies?
Yeah, it says holiday.
Thank you for bearing with me, Mike Weipel, because he brought forward the list, which was going to be a top 10. But then I found out there was a whole top 25,
which is true.
Which I wanted to find. I wanted to find out what was in the gutter,
and you did,
and we know why. Although a couple of those, I think they should be elevated to the top 10.
Yeah,
like the Peanuts movie,
right?
The
Charlie Brown Christmas,
the Charlie Brown and Frosty the Snowman,
right?
With who's the guy who does the voice of Frosty? I always forget. Was it Burl Ives?
Ives, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so that one should be in the top 10. But now, all the most popular holiday movies, according to whatever survey this is,
Fatherly
did the survey. They have the top 10. So let's do the top 10 most popular, starting at number 10.
Starting at number 10, which was a surprise to me, but it's Ghostbusters 2.
Why is that a Christmas movie?
I will tell you.
Okay.
It says that
I don't think that belongs on the list.
The action also takes place over Christmas and concludes on New Year's Eve.
Okay, just because it happens during Christmas time.
I told you there's some surprises in
here.
So
so my prediction, you don't have to answer. My prediction is Die Hard's going to be on this list.
I'm not telling you what it is or it is
okay.
not.
All right. So that was number 10.
Number
Ghostbusters 2.
It's A Wonderful Life, the 1946 black and white version.
I love that one.
It's perfect.
That's so good.
Number 8 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the 1964 version with Burl Ives and the Abominable Snowman and all that.
Very nice. Yeah.
Number 7 is Elf.
Elf. Oh, okay. With Will Ferrell.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good. Always a Christmas classic. Number 6, The Muppet Christmas Carol, which is 1992 was made.
Okay.
With Albert Finney and Patrick Stewart.
I found the list, by the way.
Good. Good for you. Number 5, A Christmas Story, 1983.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't want to be a cowboy.
You're going to put your eye out.
Right.
You don't get a BB gun, a Red Ryder BB gun, because you're going to put your eye out.
And then number 4, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's a fantastic one.
Got to be on that list.
I love that.
Number 3 is your concerned and projected Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
All because it happens at Christmas.
Yep.
But again, not really a holiday movie. I mean, it ends up on a lot of lists, but...
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Number 2, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
You know, here, wait. Back on number 3 for a second,
yeah.
the Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
I think why that is one of the most popular Christmas movies is because households...
Yes.
There's always somebody in the household who wants to watch a Christmas movie.
Correct.
And it's like, okay, all right, mom or whomever, we're gonna watch a Christmas movie. Then we agree on the Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Now, because we're gonna watch it, we get to pick it.
There you go.
And then that's how Die Hard makes it in.
That's probably it.
Because it's like, okay, Christmas movie, Die Hard. Or Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
All right.
In tandem.
Yeah.
Number 2, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 1966 version, the original.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very good one. And
wait a sec. Before you do number 1, I want to go back and challenge one because you had Miracle on 34th.
I don't think we have a challenge flag.
No, there's a challenge flag here. The Miracle on 34th Street came in, and the version that made the top 25 list was the 1994 rendition, the remake.
Yep.
How is that even possible? The remake does not outdo the original.
And the original didn't make the list at all.
At all.
No.
So that's my challenge flag. I've thrown it down. You've picked it up.
Okay. No timeout for you.
Now you want to do number 1.
Number 1.
Most watched holiday movie according to Fatherly Publication.
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yep.
Home Alone, the 1990 version. Yay! Home Alone.
Yeah,
which is a really good movie.
that is a really
Yeah.
good movie.
So what is not on this list that you would throw in if you
I don't know. I'd have to look at a list of Christmas things. Black Christmas, because I like
Oh.
horror movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Black Christmas, I think, has been redone 3 times.
Okay.
So it's a fun one.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
Yeah.
And it's gross. Margot Kidder, I think, is in the first one. I don't know. Anyway, so that was a fun one. What would you put on?
One thing, it's not a movie, but it's an episode, and that is the Ted Lasso Christmas episode.
So not even
it's a consistent watch at our house every Christmas.
okay.
Yeah. Good.
Does Saint Nick make a visit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a little cameo in there.
Okay. Oh, I do like Elf. I like the Elf's on the list.
Yeah.
Not only for how funny Will Ferrell is and Zoe Deschanel,
Yeah.
and they have fun in that, but also because Bob Newhart's in there.
Yep.
And a Christmas without Bob Newhart is no Christmas at all.
Not at all.
Yeah. So, no. What's stunning that it's not on this list also are any Hallmark movies.
Yes. Yeah. Because their themes and plots are also different. Hard to choose just one.
My wife Stephanie, by the way, is like sweating it right now because she's like, don't tell anybody that I watch the Hallmark Christmas movies. So busted this weekend. I turn on one of our streaming services and it remembers the last thing that was on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And there was like some silly Hallmark Christmas movie on. It's like The Sap Before Christmas or something like that.
There's an ad out now for it's a takeoff of The Grinch That Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
And the little girl in there has her hair done like the Who's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoville. And it was on TV during Thanksgiving. And my mother says, that's the most ridiculous hairdo I've ever seen. And the kids were explaining to her that it was a takeoff on The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And she was like, yeah, I don't see that. All right.
Very nice. Well, thank you for sharing that list. If you're interested in that list, fatherly.com put it together. Just look for best holiday movies ever, according to whomever they talked with. We don't agree with at least I don't agree with the list. Do you agree with the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. They also have other things here. What are these other things they have? All these other movies. I see like a top 100 list. What is that? Okay. Anyway. Oh, no, that's something else. I clicked on something else by accident. Anyway.
You digress.
So Fatherly, they can give you the information. One other thing about Christmas, if you're traveling to France, to Paris specifically.
Okay. Wasn't planning on that, but
Well,
maybe.
some people might be, and to go visit the Louvre over Christmas.
Oh.
The workers there have voted this morning to go on strike.
Oh. Could be a little bit of a buzzkill.
Yeah, workers at the Louvre Museum voted this morning, Paris time, to strike over working conditions and other complaints.
Like
Why are
getting
you
robbed.
striking? Because of the working conditions. And what else? Other things.
Other things. Like we're not able to smoke cigarettes while we're working.
My cafe au lait and cigarettes are not on time. The labor union there is dealing another blow to the Paris Museum after that embarrassing jewelry heist.
Yeah.
So not only can we no longer see the jewelry that was stolen, we can't see anything because
And the water leak too. Didn't they have the water
They
leak?
had a water leak that damaged like between 400 and 600 ancient texts in their Egyptology area. The union said the vote was taken at the meeting this morning, about 400 workers, and they decided to strike at least for the day.
Well,
At least
it's good to have
today.
boundaries.
Yeah, at least today. The world's most visited museum did not open as scheduled. There's a notice on the website that says to visitors or would-be visitors that the museum is closed for the moment.
That's so funny. We are going to strike for the day.
Yeah, for the day. It's an
We'll
open.
talk tomorrow.
It's open-ended, but the popular belief is that they'll be back open on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because the Louvre is closed on Tuesdays.
Oh.
I don't know.
So they kind of planned that of getting like a twofer in there.
Well, because you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. Maybe they got a
Long
4-day weekend for those who didn't have to work over
Good
the
planning.
weekend.
Good planning.
Yeah. So anyway, so if you or someone you know were planning to go to the Louvre today, tough luck.
Wait for Wednesday.
Yeah, wait for Wednesday. 7:29 WSJM Morning Show continues. A couple of important messages. Financial information. We'll get the latest from Bloomberg. Then we've got our world and national news update from ABC, our local news preview, sports, and a whole lot more. Man, The Louvre.
The Louvre. They're having a rough season.
Well, I was just wondering, are they just feeling neglected this year?
I think so.
Because they just stay in the news.
Yeah. And not good news either.
Not good news.
No.
Speaking of not good news, you know, there's a spy agency over in the UK called MI6.
Yes, there is.
The new head of the MI6 spy agency apparently today is coming out with a warning of how Russian President Vladimir Putin's determination to export chaos around the world is rewriting the rules of conflict.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, creating new security challenges. The new head of MI6 is Blaise Miterwelli. I'm probably saying that name entirely wrong, but
No,
Blaise.
I think you nailed it.
Blaise is it. Blaise will use her first public speech as chief of the United Kingdom's Foreign Intelligence Service to say that Britain faces increasingly unpredictable and interconnected threats, with emphasis on aggressive, expansionist Russia. Saying Vladimir is doing nothing more than trying to export chaos, and he's doing it. So we got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
The bear got bored. She says the export of chaos is a feature, not a bug, in the Russian approach to international engagement. We should be ready for this to continue until Putin is forced to change his calculus. The MI6 chief, see, I said her name. It's Blaise Miterwelli. She's just known as C.
C. Okay.
The letter C.
Why?
And she is the only employee of the agency, very secretive agency, whose name is made public.
Wow. So why is her name or her symbol C?
I don't know.
The agent formerly known as C?
I don't know.
Like
but
a Prince thing.
Apparently, let's see, Miterwelli took over from Richard Moore at the end of September, who was the previous MI6 director. Oh, no, Miterwelli was the former director of technology and innovation at MI6.
Huh.
And she was the real world equivalent of Q.
Oh.
Remember Q from James Bond?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, exactly. All right. MI6 was founded. Is that a dog growling the James Bond theme? MI6 was founded in 1909. I have to be honest with you. I didn't know that there actually was an MI6. I knew there was an MI5, but I didn't know there was an MI6.
Well,
I mean, I know it's fictional. I know there's a fictitious MI6. I didn't know there was an actual MI6. You?
Yeah. So there's a great series.
Is there an
on
MI7?
Apple called, probably not, called Slow Horses.
Again, fictional, and I love Slow Horses.
Yeah.
We love it.
Right.
It's a great show.
It is.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Right, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay, Gary Oldman. He's fantastic in it.
He is.
I can't wait for the new season to come out.
It's out.
No, the new season's not out yet.
It is, but they're doing the slow release.
Really?
Uh-huh.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
No, I don't. I think you're wrong. Let's see. Slow Horses. Current. Got to watch the air here. Current season. Let's see. The current season of Slow Horses is season 5, which aired in 2025. It concluded in October 2025. You want me to tell you how it ends?
No.
Since you're still watching it?
No. I think
they all die.
I think I'm done, actually.
No, MI6 is in that, and it's pretty fascinating. It's a really good show.
It is. It is a really good show.
But the Apple TV has renewed for a show in the 6th season, which is expected to arrive next year. All right, got to get back on the radio. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
Or competitors. Turning to the markets, stocks are heading for a higher open to kick off the week. By the way, this is the last full trading week of the year, with Christmas on the way next week. On Friday, stocks tumbled, with the S&P 500 dropping 1.1% and the Dow falling 246 points. And a major convenience store in airports around the world is struggling to rebound after discovering an accounting issue earlier this year. The fallout for WH Smith has been dramatic since August, when the retailer discovered an accounting error that forced it to slash its profit outlook in North America. Shares are down 45% this year. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
7:34 WSJM morning show. You got that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Monday, December 15th, and I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me, and we've got we got some feedback on the list.
Yeah.
The 25 or top 10 or the most watched holiday movies. Some of our listeners, Janine says, Love Actually should be on the list.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which one is that? Is that a Hugh Grant movie?
Yeah, just Hugh Grant movie.
Is it a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Stephanie made me watch that one this year, and I liked it.
Yeah.
It was
It's
good.
got what's his name?
Hugh Grant.
Yeah, but the other guy,
Gary Oldman. No, not Gary Oldman.
The guy
He's in
that's,
Slow Horses.
All
right, you think about it. Then also, let's see, totally off topic, but relevant nonetheless. Bill says we need to get the Michigan Flywheelers on because they're restoring another House of David train, which is really cool. No, those are fun.
Yeah,
those are fun.
Yeah.
No, so we had Gordon Ray on earlier in the year that they were doing the tracks. So the Michigan Flywheelers, that would make sense because they do a lot of work on the trains. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So we should. Bill will reach out. Thank you for the suggestion, Bill/Scott. Okay.
Liam Neeson, who I was thinking of.
Oh, I like him.
I know.
He's good.
Yeah.
Is he the one that's in Taken? All those Taken movies?
Yes.
Okay.
He now has kind of got pigeonholed into that character. Have
You
noticed
say
that?
pigeonholed. His accountant says making the money.
Yes, he is. But like every movie, you expect him to say, no matter what character it is, I have a set of skills.
Yeah, I have a set of skills. You will deliver those Christmas presents on time.
Exactly.
Or else. All right, forecast for today, partly sunny skies, very cold conditions, a high around 20 degrees. We forgot how cold it was out there. Let's remind you. It's
let's
remind you. In Benton Harbor, the feels like temperature is -8. In St. Joseph, it feels like -9. Actually, Dowagiac -7 is what the feels like is right now. In New Buffalo, they're at -9 as well. So we're tied with New Buffalo. St. Joseph is tied with New Buffalo for -9 cold temperature.
So my left thumb, I smashed one time when I was working. Yeah. So I broke it in multiple places above the knuckle.
Ow.
And so when it gets cold,
yeah,
like that, it aches. I mean, so if I'm out in the, like shoveling or whatever,
Yeah.
sometimes I look like I'm sucking on my thumb just because it hurts and I want to warm it up.
I just thought you were insecure.
Well, that too.
What does that do for your hitchhiking?
It's not good.
Yeah, not on cold days. Okay. All right. We'll
Just
find
have a
out.
mitt- I have a big mitten.
On I'm glad it was the thumb, not the finger. All right, we'll ask Mike how he smashed his thumb. That's coming up here on the video live stream. But first off, we've got some world and national news.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The lone person in custody in connection with the attack at Brown University that left 2 people dead, 9 more hurt, is being released without charges. ABC's Whit Johnson in Providence.
It's an alarming twist in this case. We spoke with some students just yesterday who were anxious about coming out of their homes even after they thought a person of interest had been detained. Now this investigation takes a major step backwards, leaving many in this Providence community grieving and afraid.
Sources tell ABC News that actor and director Rob Reiner and his wife were stabbed to death. They were found in their Los Angeles home. As of now, no suspects in custody. Mourners gathering at Australia's Bondi Beach. That after the anti-Semitic attack on a Hanukkah celebration, 15 people killed. The suspects identified as a father and son. The father was killed by police. The son is in the hospital. Australia's prime minister says his country may look at even tighter gun laws. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
Yeah, no, I agree. There should be other movies on there.
Yeah.
Gremlins.
Maybe we should come up with our own top
With
10
our
Christmas list.
Oh, we could. We've
for
got
Friday. I think we should do that for Friday.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
And
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
compare my list against your list.
Gremlins.
Gremlins. Yeah.
Gremlins will be on my list. Spoiler alert there. Good morning, Ken Lundberg, Mike Weibel here. We've got some of the news coming up just after 8 o'clock this morning. The Michigan Court of Appeals upholding the second-degree murder conviction of Brian Robert Morrow in the starvation death of his 8-year-old child in St. Joseph. This happened back in May of 2022.
I remember, yeah.
Tragic case. So we'll tell you what the court said during an appeal process. That's coming up just
Can't
after 8
imagine
o'clock.
anybody thought that was a good idea to appeal his conviction.
I know. Well, the technicalities,
I
you know. Berrien County officials, other news, Berrien County officials say they've identified some financial savings tied to the rollout of a countywide computer-aided dispatch system for first responders. And then also with snow on the ground, at least for now, cross-country skiing available at some of our county parks.
Get it while it's cold.
Yeah, get it while it's cold and there's
Because
still
when it
snow.
gets hot at the end of the week, it's going to be a little bit rough.
Yeah, we are going to be up in the 40s by the end of the week, at least for a couple of days. We'll have more on this coming up in just a few moments. But first off, we've got the latest state news and then sports.
The Michigan News.
All right, I'm dying to know, how did you smash your thumb?
Ooh.
So your left thumb feels achy when it's cold out, like today.
Yes.
How'd you smash
I
it?
was working for a concrete construction company, and we were having to, we had poured a foundation for a garage, and the owner wanted to move the garage. So we had to cut portions of that foundation, have an excavator come and just pull that concrete out.
Okay.
So we cut slots in there and then used a 90-pound jackhammer.
Yeah.
And to chip through,
Yeah.
break down through. Right.
Yeah.
So the guy that was running the hammer had gotten stuck to where he couldn't get it to go any further, and he was tired. So I came in because I had a little bit more beef behind me to lean on it, and I'm leaning on it, and it's going, and then all of a sudden it broke through. And when it broke through the slot, then my one hand was flat, but my other thumb was down, and so it hit the top of the concrete wall, and yeah.
So 90-pound jackhammer and the force of it and your beef behind it,
right,
and the concrete in your thumb is right in between.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
So it was.
So I mean, you go to the hospital.
Went to there was actually a hand surgeon in town at that time. Went right to the hand surgeon's office, and yeah, it wasn't. In fact,
Yikes.
Yeah, I could be more graphic, but it wasn't good. And they give it all kinds of like nerve blockers and all that stuff, so that when they were doing their repair work,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt until about 2:00 in the morning.
Oh,
And when
thank
that
goodness.
wore
Yeah.
off,
Thank goodness they gave you enough to get to sleep, but not stay asleep.
No, that was not good.
The news of the morning that we've been talking about here on the national news, we covered a little bit of it last hour. Legendary Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife, producer Michelle Singer Reiner, have died, according to a spokesperson for the family, who added they're heartbroken by the sudden loss. Los Angeles Police Department homicide detectives at the Reiners' home, they're investigating an apparent homicide. Investigators were also interviewing a family member last night regarding the deaths. Reiner's prolific work included When Harry Met Sally,
Yeah.
The Princess Bride, A Few Good Men, one of my all-time favorite movies, Misery.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one.
Oh, when she hits him with
Yeah.
I
The old-
felt that one every time she did it.
Yep. I show my boys that one. If you don't clean up your room,
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have your pudding.
how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Let's see. His breakout role, Archie Bunker's son-in-law on TV's All in the Family. I mean, the list of accomplishments. Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap, which coincidentally we were watching. This is Spinal Tap Saturday night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, because Spinal Tap 2 is out.
Yeah.
And so I think HBO has both of them right
Yes,
now.
I believe so, yeah.
And so I figured we'd watch the
original.
The original, and started watching. I fell asleep, of course. But it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just iconic. It's good stuff. Let's see.
I have this memory when I think of All in the Family.
Yeah.
I probably was 5 or 6 years, probably 5 years old, sitting under the piano. We had an upright piano.
Yeah.
So sitting like down where the pedals are, leaned up against the piano as and of course we didn't have air conditioning back then. So the house was hot. We're watching All in the Family, and I'm eating one of those chocolate cake rolls, when you slice it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there eating, watching All in the Family, and it comes on. I don't know why. Every time I think of All in the Family, I think of being 5 years old and eating cake and watching All in the Family.
Yeah.
Which now would probably be considered to be highly inappropriate to have a 5-year-old. Well, not anymore, but.
Well, I have a similar memory about the inappropriate nature of it.
Yes.
Is because I think the whenever my parents would watch it, if I was a good kid and stayed quiet, I could stay in there and watch it with them. And I don't know, maybe we were watching it later. I can't remember, but it felt like a special treat to be able to watch it with my folks. And I obviously at that time was getting absolutely none of the humor.
No.
Didn't really understand any of it. But there was that. And then I think also in that same time era, Sanford and Sons. Did you ever watch that?
Yep, Sanford and Sons.
That was a
And
fun
the
one.
Jeffersons, which kind of was a spinoff because weren't the Jeffersons on All in the Family?
Yes.
And then they kind of spun that off.
Yeah,
into the
George Jefferson was the neighbor.
Yeah.
Who Archie obviously had so much patience for.
Right.
And kind words.
Yeah.
Meathead. Yeah. So Rob Reiner, that's just a tragedy. That just makes me sick.
Especially if it's actually is his son that did it. That's just going to be horrible.
Right. Yeah. And that's what People Magazine, their news department has an exclusive. They say that they were killed by their son, Nick. Multiple sources have confirmed to People Magazine, which is incredibly unfortunate. Nick has had unfortunate events as well. In 2016, when he did an interview with People, Nick spoke about his years-long struggle with drug addiction, which began in his early teens, left him living on the streets. He said he cycled in and out of rehab beginning at age 15. His addiction escalated. He was homeless for a number of years. So, and then there was a report earlier this morning that he had recently moved back into the home to get himself back up on his feet. So
it's just sad.
The whole thing is just sick and tragic. And yeah. So, all right. We've got to get to our Moody on the Market update for this morning. That's coming up in just a moment.
So let's talk about something, I don't know, heartwarming like the temperature.
Yeah, right. So cold outside. Okay, be right back. WSJM Morning Show.
Specialist has got to work to fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Make this season about joy, not identity theft, with LifeLock. Save up to 40% off your first year at LifeLock.com with the promo code BECK. Terms apply.
We'll see a few flurries lingering this morning and then becoming partly sunny through the day. Afternoon high temperatures only around 20. Wind chills will be near 0 or below most of the day. Tonight, partly cloudy. We drop down to 15 for the overnight low. And some sunshine continues for Tuesday, partly sunny with high temperatures getting up around 33. I'm WSBT 22 Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
7:47, 13 minutes ahead of 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we'll get the latest world and national news from ABC, followed by our local news from the WSJM newsroom. I'm rubbing my hands together.
I know, but it's not that cold in here.
It's cold in here. I don't. Maybe I just haven't been able to warm up.
Could be.
And plus the security cameras, I'm just looking at an Arctic tundra out there. Not a Toyota Tundra, but an Arctic Tundra.
Right.
It's 8 degrees out in Benton Harbor right now, 10 degrees in St. Joseph, 5 degrees in Dowagiac. There are people out there going, it's not that cold. It's fine. It's fine.
Those people are Siberian Huskies.
They are. It feels like -9, both in St. Joseph and in New Buffalo right now. -6, -7 in other areas. Let's do our Moody on the Market update. That'll... you can find the articles that we talk about here many times posted at moodyonthemarket.com. Your Moody on the Market update is brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. The longtime owner of Northern Berrien County's Ace Hardware stores has passed away, sadly.
Yeah.
Matthew Chip Borey died after a long battle with what his family called a terminal disease. Chip Borey had been involved in the Ace Hardware stores for more than 50 years, taking over the business from his father. Originally located in Scottdale, Borey moved his St. Joseph location to Niles Avenue, then opened stores in Stevensville and Watervliet. Recently, he had announced a fourth location to open this coming spring in Bridgman. The stores are operated now by Chip Borey's son, Matt. The text of the announcement from the Borey family on social media announced, it's with great sadness that we have to announce that the president of the company, Matthew Peter Borey III, Chip, passed away peacefully after a long and valiant battle with a terminal disease. He died peacefully, surrounded by those he loved. His legacy will live on with his children and grandchildren and his many dedicated years establishing and growing the local Ace Hardwares in St. Joseph, Stevensville, and Waterville communities. His most recent goal, Bridgman Ace Hardware, will still be scheduled to open in the spring of 2026 per his wishes. Sincerely, the Ace Hardware family. So funeral arrangement notes are there as well. It's posted at moodyonthemarket.com. Chip Borey, owner of local Ace Hardware stores, passed away. So sadness and thoughts and prayers to his family.
Certainly.
7:49. That's the Moody on the Market update right now. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles.
Insurance Management Service, your local auto owners insurance agency.
Okay, on the video live stream, something, we talk about some pretty heavy topics here on the WSJM morning show, including when people pass away and the people who are left behind dealing with that.
Certainly.
And Mike Weibel, you're one of those people.
I am.
So you and I have been talking about that. And one of the things, and I was talking with Stephanie about that this weekend, is, the gray weather that we have, the gray weather we have for prolonged periods of time, it has an effect on people, especially if you're still in grief. So bring us more.
Well, so unfortunately, my wife passed away this year from a 4-year battle with metastatic breast cancer.
Yeah,
and it was obviously she was a trooper, amazing woman, and but it was a loss certainly that we all experience, and you learn to adjust, taking one day at a time. But when you get around the holidays, and people had told me that the first holidays are the toughest. And then you add in the fact that we are having a traditional Michigan winter where it's cloudy and gray and it can be really difficult. And so there's a lot of people. And also I serve on the board of Lori's Place, which provides grief support to our community. In a recent conversation with Stephanie, the director, she was saying that many people who have gone through the program at Lori's Place are coming back this year, even though they considered, quote unquote, to have graduated, just because of the weather, the grayness, and just feeling the not needing someone to talk to and feeling like somebody understands.
Yeah.
And so in times like this, it's easy to want to isolate yourself and to kind of unplug the world and just not interact. That's really the opposite of what you should be doing. Even if you're an introvert, you need to have human contact. And so from my personal opinion, I would encourage you to reach out to an organization like Lori's Place. It's no cost, no cost to you. People out there that are trained to help you through the process. There's groups that they have all kinds of things. And so for people that are dealing this time of year, especially with grief and loss, just don't allow yourself to just sit there and not have someone to talk to.
Yeah, and we all know someone. If we're not experiencing it ourselves, we know somebody who is, who has experienced loss, and also feel free to reach out to those people, whether you think that they might be dealing with something or not.
Right,
reach out and just say hi. Let them know that you're still.
Yeah, that's a great point, because a lot of times, once the funeral flowers have been thrown out and life goes back to whatever the new normal is, people don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And so they don't say anything. And so they don't know, they don't want to call and say something wrong. So they just don't call. And a lot of times it's not what you say, it's just the fact that you check in.
Yeah.
And I've got great friends, and I've got people that I haven't talked to in months and years that will say, hey, let's talk today. I just want to check in.
Yeah.
So I encourage you, if you know somebody like that might be struggling this time of year with the weather we're having, just send them a text, quick phone call. It means all the world, just the fact that you were thinking about them. And again, you don't have to have answers. Just say, I was thinking about you and want to know how you're doing.
Yeah. Which I found that to be part of the most valuable advice that I've heard about how to interact with people who might be going through grief.
Yeah.
Just check in.
Right.
I'm here.
Right.
And that simple thing can help.
And another thing I can tell you from personal experience, and that is, and I've explained this to some of the younger people that work for me, and that is when people have a loss like that, one of the easiest thing to say is, I can't imagine what you're going through. Sometimes people will say, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're going through, and I've had this happen to me. I just lost my dog. And you're like, what? So sometimes it's you don't want to say the wrong thing. So just I can't imagine what you're going through.
Yeah.
But if you ever need to talk, I'm here.
Yeah.
And those types of things are just a little bump like that makes a big difference in somebody's life.
Yeah. No, thanks for sharing that. We appreciate it. And Mike, by the way, you're now the president,
board chair
of
Lori's Place.
Lori's Place. Is that a 2026 thing, or is that
2026,
in perpetuity?
2027?
Oh, okay.
2-year stint.
Wow. You're like Nicolas Maduro. You just took over the government over there.
Well, okay, yeah. Hopefully they're not going to be bombing us.
You don't have any drug boats or anything.
No.
They, so in all seriousness, Lori's Place, reach out if you're dealing with that, or if you know someone who is. We recommend that they do so as well.
Yeah, if you want to check them out, their web address is Lori's Place, so LORY place.org, or you can give them a call at 983-2707.
Okay, we'll be right back. It is the WSJM Morning Show.
Lundberg on WSJM.
7:55, and on the video live stream just a moment ago, we were talking about, this is the holiday season, and there's a lot of cheer in the air and a lot of holiday preparation and stuff to do, and parties and gatherings and all kinds of fun stuff. But at the same time, there are people who are experiencing grief.
Yeah.
And there are ways that you can deal with that in an effective way that could help you get through it. And Lori's Place is one of those agencies that helps people understand what they're going through. So again, Mike Weibel, who's the board chair of Lori's Place, full disclosure. Full disclosure, you're the board chair. People can get help, information, guidance by seeking out Lori's Place.
Yeah, and at no cost, which is really important.
Yeah.
So, Lori's Place reaches out to 3 different counties and provides grief support to children up through adults and families at no cost to them. And it's a difficult time, even for kids that have lost grandparents or things like that. I mean, I just encourage people, don't try to do it alone. Reach out and have somebody that you can talk to that knows how to help you maneuver and navigate it.
Yeah, Lori's Place, one of the great nonprofits here in Berrien County. So we thank you for the work that you do there.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. 7:56, WSJM Morning Show continues. It is cold outside.
It is cold.
It's cold. We do expect, however, just checking on the weather forecast real quick, we do expect partly sunny skies later today. It's still going to be cold.
Yeah.
It's still going to be cold, but at least the sun will come out. High around 20 degrees today, but the feels like probably won't get there because in part, we're going to have winds out of the southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. The forecast for tonight, partly cloudy, a low of 15, southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday's forecast, partly sunny and warmer, a high around 33. The south winds are going to gust up to 30 miles per hour, but then that's going to bring in some warmer temperatures where we're probably going to have on Wednesday a high around 38 degrees, which is going to be super nice compared to what we have right now. 38 degrees. And the Thursday, though, that's going to be the weather changer. We're going to have a 60% chance of rain on Thursday, mostly cloudy skies. The high is going to be around 43 degrees. When's the last time we saw 40s?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, at least a fortnight or something like that.
Isn't it crazy, though, when it's 75 and it's 43 degrees? We're all bundled up and complaining. And now you're going to see kids running around in shorts and T-shirts. And it's going to be like, oh, my gosh, it's 40. It's so nice.
Yeah.
All relative.
Absolutely. Coming up in just a couple of moments, we'll have the latest world and national news from ABC. Once again, the shocking news coming out, tragic news about Rob Reiner and his wife being found dead, apparently homicide victims in their house in the Brentwood area of California. So we'll have that story. We've got other news stories as well. There was did you see this over the weekend? A JetBlue Airways pilot said he narrowly avoided a midair collision with a U.S. military aircraft down in the neighborhood of Curacao.
Yeah.
There was a U.S. military aircraft that entered his flight path while the JetBlue plane was climbing after takeoff from Curacao on Friday. That's near Venezuela. The JetBlue pilot is heard telling air traffic controllers that they had to stop their climb after a U.S. Air Force air refueler entered its flight path at the same altitude directly in front of the JetBlue plane. Now, it was within 5 miles.
Yeah, 2 miles. I said I heard.
It
this
was
morning.
within 5 miles, which triggers a certain thing. And if you're within 2 miles, again, then all the alarms are going off.
for sure.
Because it does,
And I guess it had its transponder turned off, so it wasn't on the radar.
we do that a lot.
Yeah.
We do that a lot. You think about what happened over Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C.
Right.
The helicopter had its transponder off.
Right.
Anyway, all right. The pilot said the military aircraft was headed toward Venezuelan airspace, and the air traffic controller noted not seeing the aircraft on their end because of that transponder issue. So they avoided the midair collision. That's the good news. But again, federal authorities are going to be taking a look at this and investigating. So 7:59 WSJM Morning Show continues. I'm Ken Lundberg. Here with me is Mike Weibel. Next hour, we'll get Always Learning, an update from Barry and Risa. Also, we'll check in with our friends from Cornerstone Alliance. That's all coming up in just a few moments. Thanks for tuning in. Our local news is coming up next. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Shock across the country this morning, but